Today's lesson is lesson 116, multiplying a single-digit number and a multi-digit number using the multiplication algorithm. Here I have two problems. I have 45 times 3 and 82 times 5. Some people multiply using the multiplication algorithm. This is how you multiply. First, you multiply the 3 in 45 times 3. You multiply the 3 times the 5. Okay. Now 3 times 5 is 15. What you do is you write the 1 above the 4 in the tens column and put the 5 below in the ones column. So together that would be 15. A 1 and a 5, that's 15. Okay. Then you multiply 3 times 4, and so 3 times 4. Now this is really 3 times 40 because the 4 is in the tens place. So 3 times 4 is 12 tens. Then you add that extra 10 from the number 15. So that's 13 tens. So you write the number 13 in front of the 5. The full answer to the problem is 135. Okay. This next problem is 82 times 5. So I start off by doing 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. I put the 0 down because if you look at the number 10, the ones place is a 0. And then the tens place comes up here to above the 8. Okay. Then I do 5 times 8. 5 times 8 is 40. And then I add that extra 1. So that's 41. And that goes before the 0. So my full answer is 410. Okay. The next one I have is 63 times 9. So, again, first step, I multiply 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. So the ones place, the 7 goes down beneath the ones place, and the 2 goes above the tens place. Then we do 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54 tens. Then I add that extra 2. 54 plus 2 is 56. And I just write that down before the 7. So my answer is 567. Hey, let's try this one. We've got a big number. 516 times 4. Okay. In this case, I'm going to again multiply the 4 times the ones place. 4 times 6 is 24. The 4 goes to the ones place, and the 2 gets carried over to the tens place. Then I multiply 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Then I add the 2, so that would be 6. Now that I have one more step here, because I've got one more number, I'm going to multiply the 4 times the 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So my full number, and that's going to be 20 hundreds. So my full answer is 2,064. Hey, let's do some bigger ones. Here I have 8,125 times 2. Okay, so again, we start with 2 times 5. That's 10. I carry the 1. Do the next one. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Then 2 times 1 is 2. And finally, 2 times 8 is 16. So my answer is 16,250. one more. In this case, we have 3,082 times 7. So, starting with the first number, 7 times 2 is 14. I put the 4 down and carry the 1. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 1 is 57. Carry my 5. Okay. Then 7 times 0 is 7. 0, I mean. Plus 5 is 5. And finally, 7 times 3 is 21. So my answer is 21,574. So practice this for your homework, and that's all for this lesson.